everybody, welcome back to the show. You might not know, but you can get a 3D laptop.
Yeah, can you ever? The new HP store is open in Vancouver just before Christmas, and we are happy to be joined by Sherief Ibrahim, product manager for consumer notebooks with HP. Sherief, how are you, man?
Hello.
Pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Nice to see you. How's the store going?
The store's going really well.
Tell us a little bit, because people are familiar with the concept. You know, Sony's done one, Apple, all this stuff. Tell us about the HP store and what's going on in there.
Well, it's the first one in Canada. Actually, it's the first one in North America. There's none in US yet either. And what we've done is we've tried to have a real intimate experience with customers. So we've created experience pods and ways for people to come in, talk to our staff, and learn about the products and get tips on solutions.
It makes a huge difference, doesn't it? When people can actually get hands-on, try it out, like sort of run through things that are important to them when they're using a computer.
Yeah, it's a different experience because you typically go into a big box store and everything's just kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
Whereas you go into this store,
I can't shop like that with computers. I've got to see it and
you got to get that one-to-one and experience it.
Well, and dedicated knowledge as well. I mean, like you said, when you go in a big box, they know a little bit about every product, whereas you guys would know the specifics for each machine, right?
Yeah, and they'll know if you're looking for something for, say, your business or for your home, and they can guide you to the right solution for that.
Okay,
Nice.
let's talk about some of the stuff that you've brought today. This one here, tell us about this one and why it's so special.
So this guy's the Pavilion DM1, and his story is basically it's all about mobility. So as you can see, it's really thin and light. At first you look at it and it looks kind of like a mini notebook, but it's not a mini notebook. It's actually a full powered notebook that just happens to be small.
And light.
Very light.
Very light.
It's very light. Just under 3 pounds, just under an inch thick.
Now, is this the one that's not out yet?
This one is actually a sneak peek, yeah. So you guys are seeing this about 2 weeks before it comes out into market.
And run us through this, because you were talking about battery life with this and processor speed and everything, but let's start with battery life and tell us about that.
Yeah, sure, and let me actually tell you a little bit about why we even created this product. We were doing a lot of human factor studies and just asking customers, what are you looking for when you take something on the go with you? And there's a couple of big pain points. One obviously is battery. You want it to last all day. The other one was actually temperature. When you've got something on your lap, say you're at home on the sofa or you're on the train, it gets warm, especially when you've got a really powerful product.
And you can hear the fan going into maximum overdrive sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. It gets pretty annoying. So with this, what we did is we put in something called CoolSense technology. And so what that is, it's a hardware and software solution. We looked at where people actually put their hands on a laptop. So when you're typing, you know, you've got your palms on it, for example, or when you pick it up, you grab it from the side. And so we've moved things around so it's a little bit cooler. And we actually put an accelerometer in, and what that means is...
An accelerometer?
Yeah,
it knows where it is?
It's smart enough to know where it is. So it knows if it's on a flat surface or if it's on an uneven surface, and it'll kick the fan up or down or adjust the power settings.
So if it knows if it's on your lap, and then it will cool down a little bit more.
It'll cool down a little bit more.
That's great. And you've been using this personally, even though it's not out yet. What do you think of it?
I love it. I've been using this now for about 2 weeks for work, and it's been smooth. And the other cool thing about it is it's got the new Fusion technology, which basically means a lot more battery life and really good graphics. So I can go onto YouTube and watch 1080p video with this guy.
When you say really good battery life,
guys, I'm not listening
7.5 hours?
Yeah. So I flew in from Toronto. It's a 5-hour flight. I did some work at the airport.
And it went all the way
Got back to the hotel, did some work in the lounge, and no issues.
Brilliant. Now, one of the best gifts I got over Christmas was some new Beats headphones. These are incredible, but you've got the whole machine here as well.
Yeah, so what we've done is on our premium lineup, we've actually gone ahead and, you know, when we were building these premium lineup, we basically looked at how can we have the best video, the best performance, and one of the things that a lot of people are overlooking is audio.
Yeah.
Audio is really important, and when we surveyed customers, we found a lot of customers said that their MP3 players had better sound than their laptops, which is crazy if you think about how much money you spend on these laptops.
Yeah.
You want your audio experience to be really rich.
Now, the Beats are the headphones
machine.
put out by Dr. Dre.
That's right.
And this is the matching laptop that has a lot of aesthetic designs to match up with it. And kids are going crazy for this one?
Absolutely crazy. And what we've done is, so you mentioned Dr. Dre. He actually had to work with us and sign off.
I call him Dre.
Well, you're on a first name basis. I'm not quite there yet. Not quite yet. I still call him Doctor.
Has to use his designation still.
So what he did was he actually worked with our engineers on signing off on the sound quality on all of our NV lineup, because it wasn't just a matter of putting the Beats logo on there. We actually have hardware in there to amplify the sound and give it the right codec so it sounds really crisp. And we've got software on there that you can turn on and off and play with the equalizer so it sounds much more rich.
So you can be a DJ too.
No kidding. And I just love the design as well. I mean, just, you know, the red backlight and, you know, the whole thing. It looks very sleek.
Yeah, design's a pretty big focus for us. I mean, you take a look at these products, you notice a couple of things, like they all look very different, first of all, and that's because all of our customers customers are very different, so we want to
Right.
have different options for different customers. But you feel the materials, like we've got on this guy here, soft touch black paint, and so it gives it a really luxurious feel, but it's not just about how it feels, it actually helps dissipate heat. So there's some function there too.
Very cool.
And this guy here is made of a full aluminum chassis.
And now this
Can
is
I just
the
say, there's
3D
some
one.
men swearing a lot on that music right now. That's
This is a 3D laptop. I had no idea this even existed, but tell us a little bit about this one.
So this one here is basically the Mac Daddy. This is the NV17. It is the most powerful notebook we produce, and it's actually the world's first full HD 3D notebook.
I cannot believe the clarity
It's so
of the
good.
3D on this. It is insane.
All right, try it out at home. Let's see if we can do this.
Oh,
I don't know if it'll work that well.
Not quite.
Now, it uses the same technology as 3D TVs. It's got the 120 hertz active shutter glasses, so you just put the glasses on, it'll automatically sync, and you can actually use these glasses with your television as well.
So
This is
why would
incredible.
somebody want a 3D laptop?
Because of this. Because it's awesome.
Well, the research we did showed that customers that are really into entertainment want to watch 3D on their notebook. And so we were able to produce a really high quality 3D experience for them. We've done a lot of work in helping produce 3D. So we took a lot of that work and research and put it into a consumer product.
You know what's amazing? I mean, even standing at this angle, you still get the 3D.
Razor
I mean,
sharp.
the screen angle is absolutely
It is very
incredible.
sharp.
It's a full 1080p
And
panel.
this maybe for people is a lot more approachable too than going out and doing like the full TV, spending $6-7 grand on a 3D TV. This is a way more approachable way.
Yeah,
to
and
do
because you can put multiple glasses and you've got 2 ports there with the Beats audio, so when you're listening, you're going to get a really rich audio experience, and you can share that with someone as well.
There,
Awesome.
you'll never leave your laptop. If
Yes.
you want to check out the new HP store, you can. It's on Alberni, right at Butte Street. You can go to their website to find out all the information. Thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having me.